Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next reaction to 911 Season 2. Last episode we watched was the mid-season finale, Merry Xmas, which had a lot of cute Christmassy moments, but it also had the return of Maddie's ex, whose name is Doug, I believe, but I think he was going by the name Drayson. It's been a couple of weeks since I watched it, so I could be a little bit off with the names, but I'm sure that's what he was called. And he showed up, and they didn't catch me out. I got it straight away. He showed up as this random dude in the shop talking to Chimney, and he just kept appearing talking to Chimney. And it was like, okay, that's the ex-boyfriend. He's up to no good. He's definitely hanging around, trying to do something horrible, but I was right. I was hoping I was wrong, and then maybe some twist at the end that it wasn't him. But no, I was right. It was him, and he stole Chimney's wallet, and he knows where they're living, and he's around. And I'm in two minds about it because it's an exciting storyline. It could be something really interesting, and I'm interested to see how it develops. But I'm also not enjoying it because I don't like abusive exes or boyfriends, whatever, that kind of storyline. It's just not a nice storyline to watch. It's always quite emotional, and especially at the end we saw Maddie last Christmas at the Christmas tree, obviously been thrown over, and he was like controlling her. So I'm just really intrigued to see how they develop it and how it plays out all the rest of the season. This episode, episode 11, and it's called New Beginnings. I don't really know what that could be referring to. Maybe just it's a new year, new me. A lot of people with New Year's resolutions, and we might go on various different calls to see how these New Year's resolutions go horribly wrong. Let's jump into it to find out. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're interested in watching the full-length reaction to this episode, as well as some in advance, there's a Patreon link in the description box below. Please check it out. It does help support the channel. Let's jump into Season 2, Episode 11 of 911, New Beginnings.
And when you wake up, you'll be 10 years younger.
15.
10?
So if you've ever been put to sleep, the stuff they put in that puts you to sleep, oh, it's wonderful. It's funny how quickly it acts.
Are we done? Doctor? How do I look?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
What the hell?
What's your emergency?
They're crushing me.
Okay, Buck, give me a hand over here. Chimney, you check on her.
What's wrong?
Stop. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face.
Ma'am, it just looks like the staff here just wasn't 100% done before they lost consciousness.
We've got to preserve as much tissue as possible when we travel you to a hospital.
Tissue.
Oh,
My face is off.
Whoa,
My face is
friggin'
Same
hell.
symptoms over here, Cap. She's sleeping like a baby, but she's stable.
That's
They run the
disgusting.
anesthesia lines through the walls in these places, don't they? You saw construction guys?
I heard him right before I went under.
I don't hear anything now.
That's not a good sign either. You would think in such a small place as well, you shouldn't really get construction done whilst they're doing surgery. They should maybe do it like overnight or something.
Cat, found her leak.
Okay.
Just in case something goes wrong.
Plugging the leak now.
Like this.
Copy that, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie. Need your help over here. Grab some tools.
What do you need, sauce? Jaws?
I just need Eddie's big tool. Hey.
Beatrice has never been a fan of mine. You have no earthly idea what is about to happen to you, do you?
Remember, no matter what happens, they leave on Saturday.
Beatrice, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Michael, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you'd be here. Mama, Daddy, this is
I'm happy now they're not together.
Hi.
He living here already?
No, ma'am. Not until after the wedding. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
I forgot they got engaged.
Very tall.
Bad Scott.
So, Michael, will your husband be joining us?
Oh, no. Glenn and I aren't actually married.
Of course, you're not married yet. You're barely divorced.
Cool. In-laws. Whoa.
I'm great.
Oh, yeah, you're doing great. You're still sleeping in my dining room. By the way, what happened to Earthquake Girl?
Trash talk sucks. Allie's around. We're taking it slow. She's
Guys are
she's in
still
New
in
York
scene,
on
good.
business.
Why is it that every girl you date wants to either flee the state or the country?
At least when I date someone,
fair
I
point.
date them. What's your excuse?
What are you talking about?
Burn.
How's Chimney?
Chimney, we're friends.
Seth. Ooh, you want to date him?
I never told you that.
Oh, you didn't have to. Your fists are saying it. Intensity and speed notched up like 20% the second I mentioned his name. Jeez.
Even better, she laughs at all mine, and I'm not even that funny.
You don't think she's seen anybody else, do you?
No, I'm telling you, her ex.
Why are you friends with him?
Runner.
He doesn't know who he is, I know that, but...
Ruin her for anybody else,
Oh, this is going to end so badly.
No foreplay, nothing?
No, right now we're all awkward hugs and funny glances.
You know you've been singing the same sad song about this woman ever since we started coming here?
How long have you been
I
friends?
should have mailed that wallet back to you after I found it, instead of returning it and
Oh, he returned the wallet, okay.
striking up this misguided friendship.
A new beginning. That's why people go away to college. To leave behind the lame ass they were in high school. Honey, who
I mean, fair, that's what I did when I went to uni.
Look out!
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, I hate sharks. Oh. It's less scary because it's not underwater. Obviously, it's still doing damage. If it was a shark in the water, I'd be freaking out. It's just a phobia. I feel like I should be much happier. Like I say, because I thought sharks scare me. I'm just like...
Tell you what, I won't move it.
That boy has you wrapped around his finger. You do know someday soon you're gonna have to go from being best buddy Bobby to stepdad Bobby.
I need you to clear the table so we can eat.
Okay, in a minute.
No, not in a minute, now. Please.
Who are you to give orders? They are not your children, and you are not their father. I was very sorry to hear about your family situation, but my grandchildren are not your consolation prize. Kids!
Sorry,
I don't like it.
Apologize, Mama.
It's all right, Athena.
Kick
she
her
doesn't
out.
have to.
Yeah, she does.
I would like, get out,
If she
bitch.
wants to stay in this house tonight, she does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I said that in front of the children. You shouldn't have said it at all.
It's not an apology.
It's none of your business. I never want to help. You just want to tell me where I screwed up. Because you never learn. You just jump into everything without thinking it through, without considering the consequences. I'm going to move to Los Angeles. I'm going to drop out of law school.
Well, she's
I'm
doing
gonna
pretty
become a
well.
cop. I'm going to marry a gay man. I'm going to marry a white man.
I had a feeling it was to
Sometimes
do with
I think
race.
it's a miracle those kids are alive.
Hey, that's enough.
She's a great cop
And we all should just
with a
take
loving family,
let things calm down.
a lovely house.
Stevie?
Okay, Stevie, my name is Maddie.
Where
Where are
are
you
you calling
calling from?
Our house. It's my dad.
Your dad, is he hurt?
What? No. No, he did a bad thing.
Stevie, are you hurt?
Me? No. It's
Stevie, give me that phone.
Oh god.
I can't tell you how sorry I am that we wasted your time.
It happens. Are you sure that everyone's okay?
No, everyone's fine.
Send
Yes,
someone
thank you.
out.
Although I know somebody whose grounding just got a
Send
little
someone
bit
out.
longer. Sorry to have bothered you.
Oh no, don't like it.
Can't believe they really sent someone out for this. You know, explain to the 911 operator that my son...
Sir, where is your son? I'd like to speak with him if I could.
Sure. Just a minute.
I don't get good vibes from this guy.
Because if you're not, if you need help, all you have to do is say so. I'm here to help.
I'm okay.
But
I was just mad.
And your father? It's just you and your father, is it?
no.
Okay.
Well, when he said
you
my
know
father did
it's all
something,
about
he said, "Are you hurt?" Well, no, I'm not hurt. It sounded like he'd hurt someone else.
Which is why I have to wonder if maybe the reason you call is a little more serious than just being grounded.
No, that's all it was, I swear.
If you're in trouble, you can always call for help. Or if you need some help trying to figure out the right thing to do, you can call me directly.
I won't need to.
I love Athena so much.
Right there, in the background before the dad comes to the phone.
Stevie, give me that phone. Stay here. Don't touch anything.
So someone else was in the house?
Boy said it was just him and his dad.
Oh. She's got a sister.
You gonna behave?
Firefighters and paramedics responded after the patient woke from
surgeon, and nurses passed out on the floor.
People! I hate people.
You sit here, Noah.
My name's not Noah.
It is now.
Both are now in stable condition.
What?
The search continues for a lost child in Orange County tonight.
Oh.
Stevie, turn that off.
6-year-old Brian Gallagher was last seen
Been
outside the
kidnapped.
church's family.
You mean that guys can handle this? I'm sure you'd rather be home with the family.
No, I'm good. My mother's in town. She said she's leaving, but she can't seem to find a flight out.
Ah.
Got it. See you back at the station, Billy.
It's really dark. Like, I like how the show goes from like something quite upbeat and positive, like, oh, we've saved the shark, to something quite emotional, like Bobby and the mother, to something really dark, like this kidnapping.
Looking for Buck?
No, actually, I came to see you. Give you this.
Oh, okay. Divorce papers. I mean, he's gonna know where you are. You sure about this?
Yeah, I know it's a risk.
Oh, he already knows, bitch.
Like, the only way I'm ever gonna feel free of him is to be free of him.
Okay. If you're sure, then I'm here for you, whatever you need.
I feel like maybe she's happy to date Chimney
Once that
once
your calendar was
she's
wide open.
divorced.
When I was ready.
Just name the date and time.
Friday, 7 p.m.
Oh! Oh, God. Why do I feel like something bad's going to happen by Friday?
Well played, well played.
Don't text him.
Hey.
Sorry, I gotta cancel our thing on Friday.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, it's Maddie. She asked me out on a date.
Wow. I guess I was wrong about her. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other real soon.
Okay, see ya.
Push him off that car park.
Find
Someone.
anything interesting?
We pulled Prince, we got a hit. But not Eric Parnell's, the son.
You telling me little Stevie Parnell's a felon?
No, I'm telling you Stevie Parnell is not Stevie Parnell. His real name is Jacob Daniel Walters. And he went missing in Merced, California in 2012.
Oh, so they've both
Snatched
been
off the streets when he was
kidnapped.
6 years old.
Oh.
Yep, the original investigators pulled Jacob's prints back in the day. It's a match, no doubt about it. Doesn't look like a 13-year-old's been sleeping here.
How old did you say Stevie was when Parnell took him?
6.
In your Amber Alert, should specify adult male traveling with 2 minor boys, one 13, and the other probably 6.
So grim. Oh.
There's a caller by the name of Stevie Parnell on the line. He's asking for you. Maddie, the boy's currently the subject of an Amber Alert.
Stevie?
Is this the number 1 lady I talked to before?
Yes, this is Maddie. Stevie, where are you right now?
I'm not sure. I'm in
Come
the
on,
train
Stevie.
station. I'm lost. I need to talk to that police lady that you sent to our house.
Oh, he's took
I
the
can't remember
bed.
her name.
Sergeant Grant. She's a friend of mine.
Yeah, I need to talk to her. Sorry, I should have said something when you came to see me. I was just so scared.
I know, baby.
But I really am trying to do the right thing.
Oh.
Honey, is little Brian with you?
Sorry. He lied.
Who did? Who lied?
My dad. He said that Noah's parents didn't want him, and that's why he was gonna be my new brother, but I knew it was a lie. I tried to say something.
Guessing maybe he doesn't realise that he's been kidnapped.
Stevie?
Ah!
Oh no. He found us.
Stevie.
Tell someone, ask anyone. Help us, please, my dad's a kidnapper. Shout, scream.
What if your little brother got hurt?
He's not my little brother.
Come on. You're done for now. Oh, don't throw yourself into that train. Oh, God. If you throw himself in front of a train, I'm gonna cry.
You stay back! Stay there!
Thought he was shouting at the train, I was like, okay.
Stay there!
What's your plan?
This right here is your stop.
Yeah. Athena is such a fucking badass bitch, I swear to God.
Don't worry. You're safe now.
I used to have this dream when I was little. She had curly hair. I'd pull on it and she'd laugh. But my dad, Eric, he said it wasn't real.
She must have curly hair.
Your real name is Jacob Daniel Walters. You were 6 when he took you. Your mother heard the phone ring. She was gone less than a minute.
Oh, God.
But that's all it took. Eric stole you in broad daylight. He drove you hundreds of miles away from home so they could never find you. Your parents looked for you for years. They never gave up.
They may remember me, but I don't remember them. Not really.
They're your family. They love you either way. You have the rest of your life ahead of you. You can make new, happy memories with them.
Hi. Hi.
That's really sad.
Tanya Kingston. I saw you on television with those boys and thought of her. The men searching the woods for her.
Oh.
In a line.
That was like her neighbour or something from when she was a kid.
Finding nothing but that parrot. I know you think I don't understand your life, but you never understood mine either. I met a man, fell in love, made a home, and raised a beautiful daughter who ran away from us the first chance she got and hasn't stopped running since. Well, I lived long enough to discover you've completely turned away from me.
Maybe I was running, but not away. This family, this job, that's what I was running towards. Mama, I needed to find a place with space big enough where I could build a life that was important to me. I want you to be a part of that, but only if you can accept all of it.
But you're making a terrible mistake.
Why?
And I worry that the
white?
next time your life falls apart, you won't be able to put it back together.
But why make a mistake? Tell her. What is it that's causing you to say that? Other than just you don't like him or something like that. I don't know.
Hey, how did it go? Did you guys serve Doug with the divorce papers?
No. Maddie, we can't find him.
Wait, what?
Maddie, open the door. Okay, I was Chimney.
Nobody's seen Doug for months.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Did you try his work?
He was out to take some personal time. Your old boss a visit. He was convinced she knew where you were. It got physical.
Lori? Oh my God, how bad?
She's okay.
Chimney.
Security showed up and Doug ran, but nobody's seen him since.
It's like a nightmare. Except I never wake up. You are not gonna believe this.
Hey, babe.
Doug.
Dickhead! Oh, I didn't realize it was going to escalate so quickly. Okay, so the reason that I jumped at the end like that was I thought he was going to stab her as well. I was like, Christ, that escalates from he's just stalking and hanging around Chimney to stabbing Chimney multiple times, and I thought he was going to stab her, but he's punched her. Oh, okay, that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 11, New Beginnings. That was good. I don't think there's been an episode 9-1 that I didn't like. I like some are more fun than others, but this was good. This was really good. And what I liked about this one is that whilst we did have a couple of different calls they went on, we did also focus quite a lot on one incident, which was the Stevie calling to say my dad's hurt someone, and then they investigated it, couldn't find anything, and it turned out there was more going on to that storyline than initially what we saw. I kind of figured just from that phone call that there was someone else involved, whether that was a sister or a brother or something. I assumed sister, I don't know why. But the way he said, like, oh, no, he's not hurt me, but then wouldn't elaborate, was like, okay, so there's someone else involved somehow, but we didn't know how. But then we went to the house, the dad was giving me shifty vibes, but also they could have played it either way. They could have played it that like, the son was hiding something and the dad was innocent. Maybe the son was hurting the dad. You just never know in these situations until they actually reveal the truth. You just never know what they're going to do with it. But obviously it turned out that the dad had kidnapped not just this other kid and was hiding in them, but had kidnapped Stevie years and years ago. And it was just very tense, and it was a good through line to keep following it because it involved obviously the 911 Maddie, it involved the police officer Athena and these different agencies in this one storyline. But it was a good little tense thing to keep going on and on, because sometimes you have these storylines like the shark one, it's a couple of scenes, it's over. Or the one at the beginning in the plastic surgery, it was a couple of scenes, and then it was over. Whereas this one, obviously, was for most, like at least half the episode, pretty much, was dedicated to this kidnapping storyline. And it was cool, because it does happen. These kids just get kidnapped, and you see it on TV every now and again in reports that this person has not just been kidnapped, but like years later they've been found with this person, they've been living there for years. Kind of reminds me of, if you ever watched the film The Room, not the one with Tommy Wiseau, the other one where this woman got kidnapped. I won't spoil it, but she's been kept in this room for years and years and years. I think she was a kid during that time, but they lived just in this one room. It's quite a good film if you ever want to watch it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was tense, especially when they got to the train station. And like I said in the episode, kids don't know the best thing to do to help the situation. Like if that kid had gone and screamed at the top of his lungs like, someone help, my dad has kidnapped this kid, please help us, call the police. Loads of people probably would have crowded around, helped him, and made sure that person didn't get to him. Or they would have called the police and stopped the situation. Obviously, kids don't realise that. They just panic and run. But luckily, as they were about to get on the train, I thought for a second that dad was going to, like, suicide, throw them all into the front of the train. Athena was on it with a gun, like, this is your stop, or whatever she said. And it was badass, and it was cool, but I really enjoyed that storyline. It was really good. And as much as I do love episodes where they do, like, loads of different little calls that go on, I do like it when they have these longer ones, because you get more involved and more invested in the characters, and it's tense, scary, and you just really care about Stevie or Jason and him meeting up with his parents. And it was interesting to see the two different outcomes at the end, where obviously the one that kidnapped days ago, the parents came running up and they were jumping into him, like hugging him and stuff, and it was all sweet and emotional. But then when they got to Jason's parents, Jason was like, they remember me, but I don't really remember them, I was too young. So they were really excited to see him, but he kind of just put his hand out to like shake their hands, like, hello. Which is kind of really sad for the part of the parents, because obviously they've been waiting years to meet their kid again, and they find him, or he's found, and he doesn't know who they are really, but he does have memories of them, and at least he's young enough still, they can build up a big, proper family relationship again, and I have high hopes. Not that we'll ever see them again, but I feel like that's going to end really well for them, which is really good. I guess we should talk about Athena's storyline. That was hard. I mean, we see it in a lot of TV shows and films when the mother-in-law comes into town and they're not happy with your choices, and they're always like quite, not aggressive, but forthright with their opinions, and my opinion's right, and I'm your mother, I know best. And she's like, you ran away from this, you chose this decision, you chose this decision. And like I said in the episode, at the end of the day, Athena has a family, a house, a good job, is respected. And even though she split up from her husband because he's gay, has a good relationship with the father of the kids, and has another good relationship now. So realistically, yes, it might seem like she's jumping into things a bit quickly. I get that with the engagement and the moving in together. It does seem quick, but it's what feels right for them. She's doing well. She's got a great job. She saves lives on the reg. She's got a great partner. She's got a family that love her, except her gay soon-to-be ex-husband and her new partner. I feel like she's doing great, but obviously the mum doesn't see it that way, because that's what some parents in these shows are like. But I like that all the time they stood up to her, even when, like, Bobby said to the kid, oh, you got to go and clean your table. No, now please. And the mum was like, they're not your kids. Who do you think you are? I like that even Athena straight away defended him, and then Bobby stood up when they spoke to her rude, and it was good how they just defended each other instantly. There's no kind of like, oh, well, it's your parents, it's your problem, it's your fight. No, they've got each other's back, Bobby and Athena and the family, and they're a tight unit. And the situation with the mum at the end, when they had that conversation with Athena in the bedroom, was a little weird. Like, it felt like, she's like, I don't fully understand you, blah, 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 blah. But she never sat next to Athena and was just like, right, talk to me, let's communicate. She just kind of talked at her and gave her this speech, and I was like, it's one of those parents where they say they want to hear and they want to listen, but realistically they don't. They want you to do things their way, and it kind of was kind of hinted quite strongly that the reason she doesn't like Bobby is because he's white. So she's probably never gonna like him until he proves himself, which he doesn't have to do. But it's just funny because, like I said, every relationship I've had in the... How old am I now? Oh, old, 31. So in 16, 17 years that I've been out, so I've had a gay relationship since I was about 14, 15-ish. Every partner I've ever met, when I've met their parents, I've always got on them really well. I've never had an issue at all. Especially the relationship I'm in now, I get on really, 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 really well with my boyfriend's parents. And it's always funny to me when you see it on these shows how the in-laws are such a big, like, scary thing. And it is scary when you first meet them just because you want to impress them. But it's just never been a problem for me. Not because I'm so great or anything like that, but it's just that I find them always want to accept you. They want to know who you are, obviously, and how you are as a person. But maybe it's because I'm just so much better than my boyfriend's ex-boyfriend. Clearly. I don't know, but yeah, it's always funny when you see in-laws that are so awful. I'm lucky I've never been in that situation. But it does happen, I suppose. There are people that I do know who don't get on with their in-laws particularly well, so yeah. So I guess I've just been lucky in that regard. Can't think of anything else that I really want to talk about other than the Maddie stuff. There wasn't a lot that went on with Buck, Eddie, Hen. Yeah, I guess it was just Maddie. So we found out that Chimney has been hanging out with Doug, not knowing who Doug is. And Doug returned the wallet. I didn't know whether Doug was going to stay in the background for a bit. But then when he was hanging out with Chimney, I thought that maybe that was going to be a few episodes where he was going to be like worming his way into Chimney's life. And then something else happened. Obviously, it escalated very quickly. So he found out that Chimney was asked out on the date by Maddie. Didn't like it. And so right at the end, he stabbed Chimney multiple times. I'm sure he got stabbed. I was too busy hiding my face. Stabbed Chimney multiple times outside Maddie's apartment. And then walked to Maddie's apartment. She saw him. And he fucking gave her a right hook. Oh God, the sound freaked me out. I mean, I jumped because I thought he was going to stab her. But I thought that the situation was going to kind of be simmering until the finale. But now that he's stabbed Chimney, Maddie knows he's here and he's punched her, I can only imagine the next episode might wrap the situation up. I don't know, but maybe he's going to keep them hostage. Maybe Chimney's going to be outside, because I don't think they'll kill him off. Maybe he's going to almost die and get saved when they can't. Maybe he keeps a hostage somewhere and they have to go out and find her. It's going to be really tense because he's abusive and he's awful. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where the next one goes. It's going to be scary. It's going to be sad because I love Maddie and I love Chimney. And obviously, Chimney's stabbed, Maddie's injured and probably going to be hurt even more by Doug. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode, but I am also very nervous. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well. Take care of yourselves and stay safe. If you enjoyed the video, let me know down below in the comments what you thought. What are your thoughts on the Maddie cliffhanger with Doug? Your thoughts on the kidnapping thing with Stevie. That was quite tense. And also the Athena stuff with her mother. Yeah, really good episode. Coming out with the second half of the season pretty strong. Very, very strong. So excited to see the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of 911. Season 2. Bye guys, stay safe and have a good evening.